Good morning and welcome to Kowloon Cricket Club for the KCC Morning League Grade 2 game. It is the Tsing Smashers up against the Sun Lawn. Underway already. The Smashers out there in the middle. And there's a boundary towards our broadcast area. Good over to so far. Wanted a quick single as it ran over the matting but slowed up very quickly. A dot ball this time. Avnish on strike. Boundary to his name already. Oh, big first fresh airy there, trying to go big, but dots out the end of the over. One done. 19 to go. Tsing Smashers are 6 for the loss of no wicket. Gananasuri to take the ball for over 2 for the Sun Lawn Titans. Bhupinder on strike, got just the single in the first over. Short of a length, chopped up in the air, not going to clear the infield though. There it goes, right on the circle. The catch is taken, the first wicket falls for the Tsing Smashers in the second. They're 6 for 1. Desai with the catch, getting the first wicket. Short of a length of the ball for Suri, but couldn't take full advantage. Bhupinder back in the sheds. Venkatesh now out there. That's very wide. And called so by umpire John Prakash. Kind of what Rapinda wanted to do. This one clearing the infield, cut straight through point all the way down to the ropes for another boundary for the Tsing Smashers.
I changed the...
Yeah. That's bounced a lot, hasn't it? And called wide, just getting an incredible amount of bounce off the AstroTurf there, Asuri. It took off. Wry smile. Kanan realising, yes, he put his back into it as it flew over the head of Venkatesh. Good runs after the wicket in the first ball. Only 2 legal deliveries so far. Moves the front foot away, trying to scoop it again over the top of point, but the ball moving away a little bit. Gets the valuable dot in the books. Tries the floater there, outside off, but too far as it shapes away, and another extra. This one bat on ball, but won't beat the infield as it races down to mid-off. Up and down over for Asuri. Got the dots, but some extras and a boundary. And he finishes this over off well. Again puts his effort in and again gets hit high in the air. It's not going to fall into the hands. Racing down, up and over the top of backward point into the ropes for 4. No, did he manage to cut that one off in the end? So busy watching the ball flying down to backward point. Just 2 in the end, short boundaries here at KCC. Oh, that's going to be an over the waist, no ball, and another boundary as well. This one is not going to get cut off. Big over for the Tsing Smashers. They get a free hit to finish off the second. No doubts about that one. Look, almost collarbone height. And changing the no changes in the field. They've still got a deep out at cow corner and a deep third. That's hit away again in the air, back over the bowler's head this time. And they'll get through for a single. Not too much damage done on the free hit to end the over, but a good one. 15 coming from it, but the first wicket falling after 2. The Tsing Smashers 21 for 1. Vinay continuing. There's some discussion out there. Umpire John Prakash. Back to that 4 we thought back in the previous over. In fact, they didn't end up running. You would have seen that live on your screens as I was watching the ball fly away. Some confusion. They thought it was going to the ropes, and in the end, it's in the books as a 0, a dot. Nice and full, bit of shape. And again, some confusion from the batters. Venkatesh gets back safely. Advani to Venkatesh. Winds up on that one. Over the top, straight over the top, over the circle, races away for a boundary. Nice stroke there from Venkatesh. Beats one diving fielder, can't beat the other, but single in the books. The runs continue to flow for the Tsing Smashers. Appeal for LBW, they're going down leg, also hit him in the hip, so way too high. Stand up and another dot. One ball left in the third. Run rate you can see on screen up to 8.47. Keeping the runs ticking over quite nicely each over the Smashers. The Titans will be looking for another breakthrough, get the second wicket. That one's dragged well down leg. Need to re-bowl the final delivery. Is there an edge? Yes, there is! Finger goes up from umpire Prakash, and they do get the second wicket. The Titans get a breakthrough at the end of the third. The Tsing Smashers 25 for 2. Big wicket, good wicket. Two openers now back in the sheds for the Smashers. Ashwata Tsing, the new batter out in the middle, will be at the non-striker's end because it was the end of the over. Kannan to continue. A wildish first over, but got the wicket on his first ball, if you remember. Field changes as deep mid-wicket, deep square leg comes inside the circle, pushing back deep third, and now they've got a deep backward point because they know Venkatesh likes to hit wild onto the offside, as he does just there, but he goes in front of point this time. It's going to land safely and not make the boundary, so they're pushing hard, running this time. They do get two. No doubts about that one making the boundary, though, as Venkatesh moves along to 20 off just 11 deliveries. Playing to the Tsing name, smashing big outside off. No, that's the strength. The deep point is in place. This time he went well over cover. Again, chops it over the top of cover. It's inside the circle. So that deep point fielder will circle around, keep it to a single. Thickish edge runs through to gully. The keeper does the work. A single, and Ashutosh gets off the mark. Again, tries to whip that one away, but almost edges it through. Good delivery as it followed the body. Oh, almost into the hands. A diving effort from Asuri. So no single. Much tidier, even though the boundary came that over as well. 4 overs done. The Tsing smashes 33 for 2.
Boys, keep going, boys.
If you're joining us live, watching on KCC Morning League YouTube, thanks for joining us. 7:26 a.m. under the shadow of a typhoon. Super Typhoon Yagi. But at the moment, playing conditions are absolutely beautiful. Tries to find a gap through point, but good fielding. And Varney into his 3rd over. Also with the wicket last over. Breaking the dots up now. You know, getting cheers from his teammates. Gets it out of the slot. Work to do for deep mid-wicket, coming around through cow corner. Does well on the rope. Down there near the training net, the turf training net area with tarp on. In case the typhoon gets closer, but at the moment, Oh, edge, glove. No, down it goes. A chance with the one hand. It flew off the edge of the bat. And Varney putting hand on head. Very close to getting his second wicket. Full. Oh, just sort of dropped at the toes. Thought about a single, none there. Very tidy over so far. Best of the innings for the Titans. There's dot ball pressure. Already a chance this over. The only single coming from it. Again, full on the toes. Whipped nicely. Shuffled across. An easy single front of square. Two singles. Only coming from the fifth. Good one for the Titans. The Tsing Smashers 35 for 2. See the summary so far, both opening bowlers with a wicket to their name. Both copping a little bit of stick at times, but getting regular breakthroughs inside the power play. Gunner will continue. Plane flies overhead, so fly safe into the typhoon. Venkatesh on strike. Oh, he's been given some room, but has he got enough on it? He has not. It's hold out there to mid-on, and that's the end of the dangerous Venkatesh. The third wicket falls. Mukti with a catch. Just taking a few steps back, just on or just outside the circle as he didn't get enough, got high on the bat. Right off the toe, in fact. As you can see on the replay, just outside the circle. Well judged catch from Mukti, and that's the end of Venkatesh. Third wicket falls. Harish coming to the crease now, and number 5 for the Smashers, Gary. He's known. Suri now with 2 wickets to his name. 2 for 21 off 2.1. It's a nice full one to start with. Stays under waist height and just hit straight to mid-off. Short, very wide, yeah, too wide. Imran Arif doing the officiating at the end, the bowling club end now, as John Prakash moves to square leg, doing 5 overs each. Goes short, but this has been chopped up in the air. Calls it off. The square leg fielder takes the catch. Gary goes for a duck, and the 4th wicket falls. Harshar with the easy catch. And the wickets continue to tumble, and Asuri's got 2 in this over. It was quick, it was short, got high on Gary quickly, and he's whipped it away. It's just, it was a good call. Take the catch. The keeper was heading across, but square leg said, no, that's mine. Vivek Arya out to the middle. First time we see a left-hander today. This is a pretty good over for Asuri and the Titans. Both opening bowlers each over their bowl, getting tidier, and taking regular wickets. So Vivek looking through the field. They've got a deep point, and they're pushing third back on the ropes, perhaps. Now they're bringing point inside. No, now they're pushing point back and bringing deep third inside. That's what the delay is. Let's see. The deep point fielder over there under the trees. We've also got someone at Cow Corner, it looks like, down near the other training nets, just off camera. Outside the circle, that's the two. Ready to go. Starts with a confident drive, beats cover, goes through extra cover. He's going to start with the boundary, the left-hander. As the sun breaks through the typhoon clouds, Vivek Arya gets one right in the slot. Nice and wide, full. Had a fielder at cover, but he was never going to get onto that one. Just picked the gap nicely. So change of angle. Cunningham going around the wicket now. Full sunshine. Good fast delivery this time. Dots it out. Cunningham still got plenty of energy. Running around, getting back to his mark. You would when you've got 2 wickets in 1 over. There's that backward point placement, but it beats that peak point straight into the shadows under the trees, and another boundary to end. 2 wickets and 2 boundaries in the 6th power play done. The Tsing Smashers 44 for 4. Watch the replay, given plenty of room here. Vivek, if he'd left it alone, it probably would have been a wide. Didn't need to. Punches it backward a point. Man, he took the catch. Going to have a bowl now, Mookie. First time we're seeing some spin. Gets a full toss to start with, Yo, and gets exactly what it deserves. That's Tosh. Straight over the top, forward of square. Loosener from Mookie. Sweeps away nicely. This one better, gets it on the surface, and Tosh stands up. Oh, a very good one this time. Had a sider with his first Mookie, and now he's getting it. The line and length perfect. A little chat. Vivek comes down. Maybe just a bit of encouragement. Perhaps he's saying, I'm on 8 off 3. Get me down the other end. This time drives, up he uses the bottom hand, but over the top of the infield, so they'll get the single. Come back for an easy 2 in the end. The power play over. More fielders now circling out on the ropes. They've got a long on, a long off, and a deep cover. Also a player lurking out at cow corner near the swimming pool pavilion. Floater, oh, good delivery, yes. That 2 brought up the 50 for the Tsing Smashers as well. Going along at a nice rate of 7.32. Losing regular wickets. Need a partnership here. Mocking it with other ideas. And again, a bit of bottom hand onto the leg side this time. Doesn't carry to mid-wicket. So 6 off the 7th and bringing up the 50. The Tsing Smashers 50 for 4. Gusts blowing across Kowloon Cricket Club, which on a normal day's cricket, with the sun shining and being in September, it would be glad for, but now with the typhoon around, we don't want too much breeze, blow us away. Punjabi into the attack as well, going with the slow bowlers after the power play. Square leg moving across to cover position, which left square leg very, very open. It's exactly where Vivek goes. Literally just moved the player out of square leg. And so Vivek says, thank you. Nothing deep mid-wicket could do. It raced up the runway near the training nets for 4. Full this time, but it does float down and drop, but chopped out from Vivek. Takes it down in the bowling club for a single. And getting his line right with the right-hander on strike. Vivek now 13 off 5. He's down the non-striker's end. Puts it in the slot, but put it straight down the throat of the deep square leg fielder. And that's the end of Ashutosh for 8. And Tsing Smashers are now all the 5s, 55 for 5. Harsha with the catch. He was just waiting just forward of deep square leg. Over there, you can just see him top of screen. He runs out of the shadows to celebrate. An easy catch in the end.
Say that.
Captain of the Tsing Smashers out in the middle now, Gandhi. I usually see him doing match referee work in the internationals, but today he's captain of the Smashers in the Grade 2 KCC Morning League. Coming in at number 7. Means to, again, partnership required as the wickets continue to fall. Punjabi getting his first after going for a boundary on the first delivery. Inside edge, wanted to get off the mark and off strike, but nothing doing. So a successful over after going for a boundary off the first delivery. Punjabi gets a wicket and takes another one for the Titans. The Tsing smashes after 8, a 55 for 5. Daraj continuing. Nice air and float drops down. Again, Vivek with the inside edge. This time only a single. Both the quicks and the slow bowlers doing the job so far for the Titans. We bowled a tidy first over as well. Mookie the only one yet to get a wicket. We're looking to get one here with Gandhi still yet to get off the mark. Uses his feet nicely though. He will get that first single. Good running. As the ball held up again over the top of the tarp, protecting the soon to be used turf pitch, hopefully here at KCC this weekend. Double header. Both Saturday and Sunday games. That's driven long and hard. There is a player waiting, but just falling short at long on. Long boundary, so they get the single. Martani down there. He was right on the ropes and the ball carried maybe 5 metres in front of him before one bounced. You can see the gusts still blowing across the ground, even though beautiful sunshine. Yep, 2 games. Saturday league game starting at 1 p.m. on Saturday. I believe it's the Tartars from KCC playing. Then Sunday, where I'll be broadcasting. We'll get through this delivery. Cut away behind point. Just didn't get anything on it. Just dribbles off camera slightly. Dot ball. There's Sunday. Our first Sunday broadcast of the 2024-25 season will be the KCC Maidens playing the Hong Kong Cricket Club Willow Wilders women's match. I'll be broadcasting that live from 1 p.m. as well on Sunday. And if you are tuning in, every game this year of the KCC Morning League will be broadcast on this channel. Of course, the Saturday and Sunday games will be on the main KCC channel. The KCC Morning League will cover every game on the Wednesdays and Thursdays throughout the season. I will be here having a chat during all of those games. Three runs coming from the 9th, another tidy one from Mookie. Jubby back to bowl his second over. Beautiful first over, 1 for 5. Plenty of blue sky around at the moment for a typhoon, which is good. Good first delivery, left alone by Vivek. He's looking, querying perhaps, was that outside the tram line? I can assure him it was not, and so did umpire Imran believe so. That one's straighter. Oh, it's very close, and the very slow finger of umpire Imran Arif goes up. That's the end of the big hitting Vivek Arya. He's out for 15, and Punjabi strikes again. 6 down now. Tsing smashes 58 for 6. Good long, hard think, as he always does when he's umpiring, Imran Arif. The left-hander back in the sheds. Punjabi around the new batter, Araf. Going to get off the mark here. The quick single to extra cover. So that one to zip through as well. That one too high. We can see the typhoon giving our camera a bit of a shake, which means here in broadcast we're about to get that gust in about 10 seconds. Oh, big swing as oh, that was so close. That's why Punjabi can't believe he didn't get it. Another wicket on that last ball, just missing the top of off. What an over. Just the single coming from it. Another wicket falls. Tsing smashes. 59 for 6 after 10. So everyone just getting a start for the smashes. It's just the one duck so far, but no one pushing on with it. So at the moment you'd say the Titans with the upper hand, just needing 4 more wickets in this second half of the innings. The captain's still out there, down at the non-striker's end. They're off on strike. Dabs it to gully. No run. Just noticed RF's 007 on the back. Very James Bond-like. And given room outside off, pushes it just inside cover. Deep point coming all the way around. Good running gets them back for 2. It's good fielding as well. Very good running. Nice floater, chipped out nicely back over the bowler's head. Long on comes in. And the captain back on strike, just the 1 run so far off 8 deliveries. Looking to push now. Big forward stance as it dribbles backward a point. I'll take the single. This one chopped out nicely over the top of mid-wicket. Fielder on the boundary down to cow corner. Couldn't cut it off right in front of our broadcast area into the players batting where the tents would be if there wasn't a T3 warning on. So they're just out there on the chairs. The smashes. Raf delivers them a nice little 4 into their dugout. Back live. Again, just cut into that backward point region. A little bit of indecision, but the fielder at a shortish third means it can get around. Good over there for the Smashers. They move to 68 for 6, 9 overs remaining. Very successful. Punjabi will continue. 2 overs, 2 for 6. Getting stuck into this Smashers middle order. Shorter this time though. Hit hard and nothing. Sharkadoo waiting to catch out there, but that one beating him backward of square is too short from Punjabi as Arif takes. Oh, no chance there. That's gone all the way for a maximum. Umpire Prakash puts the hands up. Absolutely crunched there from Arif.
Keep going, Aaron.
Better delivery this time from Punjabi after going for consecutive boundaries as Arif decides it's time to get this run on the board. Discussion between Gandhi and John Prakash. Given a full one this time, trying to lure into smashing it down to long on, but only one bounce in the end. Perhaps those fielders at long on long off are just a bit too deep. Yeah, they're going to cut off the boundaries, but the ball not carrying that far in this breeze today, and that is incredibly wide. Zabi getting a bit loose. He was 2 for 6 at the start of this over, now 2 for 18. A short one that zips through and overplayed. Arif can't. No, it's Gandhi down that side, I should say, after the single. This time it's in the air, just doesn't carry to deep square leg, one bounce. It's been a spot where wickets have been taken. End of the over, a very good one for the Tsing Smashers. After 12, they're 81 for 6. Gerard Mookie to bowl out. 3 overs, none for 18. This will be his final. Gandhi on strike, just doing the supporting role at the moment, 3 off 11. Perhaps needs to get Arif down the other end. That said, he's tried to go big, but it's just lobbed up, dropped at the circle near umpire Imran, square leg. So they do get the single, rotate the strike back. Arif 20 off 11. 2 4s and a 6. 14 of his 20 coming in boundaries. 10 of them last over. Tries to go out to long on. The fielder comes around nicely. One hand picks it up. Handy little partnership, this one. Up to 25 now. Just what the Smashers required. Is it going to go down the deep square legs? Throat, it's going to go through the hands, over the ropes. I think it's a maximum. Yes, it is. Almost a chance. I think it's Shah down there again at deep square. Into the game. Gandhi goes over his head. Ball
Keep going, boys.
hit well, and as he came around, it's just gone through the fingertips and over the ropes for 6. Gandhi gets his first boundary. Tries to do the same. This one runs down leg side, gets the extra and a re-bowl. Again goes big. How big? I think I'm in danger. That's gone over our head, over the swimming pool. Huge 6 from Gandhi. And the runs continue to flow for the Smashers. 15 off this over so far. Got to wait to recover that ball. Not sure exactly where it went, but we've got it back. As the sun returns, Gandhi going large, saying he was playing a supporting role. He was 3 off 11. Now 16 off 14. 2 balls left in this over. He tries to go large again. Has he got enough on it? Has he got it? Yes, 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 he does. It's gone a long way into the training net. The turf pitches area near the swimming pool. Wow. 3 off 11. 22 off 15. 18 runs from 3 sixes this over. Stand and deliver stuff from the captain of the Tsing Smashers. And smash he does. That's the 100 runs up with a maximum as well. We like a good celebration for a milestone. Ball slowly gets back and went a long way back. Training that turf pitch area is a bit wet as well, so hopefully the ball's dry. Cut behind point. Is it going all the way? Is it going to be another boundary? Yes, it is. What an over from the captain, Gandhi. He moves to 26 off 16 now. He has absolutely taken Mookie to town. Mookie going for 25 off that over. Change in bowling for the Titans after a big, big over. Suri back into the attack. He'll be in his final over. Quick one onto the thigh pad. I don't know if we'll take that one through. Telling umpire John Prakash, I've got a bit of glove on that one. So put it down as a single to me, please. And umpire agrees. All right, the man that hit 6-6-6-4 last over, now on strike. He's got the pace to face Suri. And goes straight through him, rattles middle and leg. Good Yorker length. That's the end of the dangerous captain Gandhi. Out for 26 off 17 deliveries. And the 7th wicket falls for the Smashers. They're 107 for 7. Zephyr coming out at number 9 for the Smashers. Big partnership broken there between Gandhi and Araf. And the change in bowling works immediately. Asuri now with 4 wickets to his name. Gets past the outside edge with a quick one as well. He's doing some damage out there. Good news for the Smashers, he's only got 3 legal deliveries left. of his spell. He's done the damage, taken more than half the wickets so far. Comes in again to Hazeva. Gets down, drives hard. Long off. Doesn't even get there in the end. Takes the dot. Animated Matt Chappell down below our broadcast area. He'll be coming into bat very shortly for the Smashers. Ball sticking between the pads. Some clear indication perhaps it was going down leg. What an over it's been for Asuri and the Titans after going for 25. Previous over, just the single. A wicket and 3 dots. Well, how does it end? Gets it up, but doesn't get all of it as it just dribbles through to cow corner. But they'll take the single as Afa gets off the mark. He'll retain the strike after 14. Tsing smashes 108 for 7. What a spell from Asuri. 4 for 32 off 4. Harsha will take over with Asuri bowled out, Mookie bowled out as well. Oh, he probably doesn't want to bowl again, even if he had another over. Left armour, Harsha. He took a very nice catch out in the deep and also had one just go through the fingertips. He's got ball in hand now. Pitches outside leg and angles back in nicely. So it starts with the dot. Oh, good delivery. Just missing outside off as Zypher decides I'm going to attack. Harsh attacking the stumps. It's a hard angle. So he's bringing it across the body, trying to find the top of off. KCC junior program player. Shah, has he got a chance of getting a wicket here? And a bobble doesn't matter. It stays in the mitts and he does get a wicket. Hazaifa goes for 1 and the Smashers are 108 for 8. Yogi Mahatani taking the catch. It was a bit of a bobble, a bit of a nervous moment there. But in the end, it stuck. Shah breaks through. He's taken some catches himself and now gets the reward. As Long on Honey comes in, takes the catch. 8 down now. The Smashers. I would like to bat out this 20, but only 2 wickets remain. Looks like Chappell will be coming in last. Samindar coming in at number 10. Joining Araf, who's been hitting big, but haven't seen much of him. He's been sort of stranded down the other end with a Gandhi smashing it or new batters coming in. I'm sure the little chat they had before coming out to the minute. Araf telling Dar, bat on ball, let's get a single, rotate the strike, keep pushing the score up. Times it looked like the Smashers might only get to 70 or 80. Now got a 108. Like to push that up maybe to about 120, 130 if they can. Good angle. Well left. A very test-like leave, that one. From Dar as his first ball sighter. Goes Fuller this time, harsh. Against the dot. Don't want to put the commentator's curse on him, but another dot will get him his wicket maiden, which would be a pretty fine start. Either way, whatever it results in, he's done his job already for the Titans. Goes shorter this time. Wants the single. This could be a run out. Oh, a slip on the matting there. Let Dar get back, but it is a wicket maiden for Harsh Shah and the Titans. 5 overs remain, 15 done. The Smashers 108 for 8.
Keep going now, Rob.
108.
And Barney back into the attack, bowling his final over, 1 for 14 off 3 so far. Starts with a dot. Word, perhaps the game is going to be shortened with the typhoon looming. Good confirmation on that. The innings break. So there'll be some discussions by those in charge of how many overs the Titans will face, what they'll need to chase. At the moment, still overs available. Popped up in the air, but falls short of long on. And good news for the Titans, that gets Araf down the non-striker's end. Hang on, they have a chat, I think. Yes, here we go. Down. The way Araf was running, it was like he was taking a second for some reason, but he's going to be at the non-striker's end. Dar, he's dotted out 3 already. Needs to rotate the strike back. And he's facing the Titans opening bowler, Vinay Advani. Would like to get a second wicket to his name as he comes in. Watchful. Not trying to take a quick single this time, as the fielders are in very quick. So yes, as I said, could be a shortened match here. Keep tuning in. We'll give you all the details during the innings break, hopefully. It's nicely played by Dart. Long on coming around. So he rotates the strike back to Araf on 23. Getting a little darker here as well. Some of the rain bands swing across Hong Kong. Typhoon Yagi. Super typhoon, I believe now. Oh, that's hit beautifully. That's why you wanted Araf back on strike. It's short from Advani, and he has crunched that just forward of square over the ropes for a maximum. Just what the Smashers needed. As I said, wanted to push to 120, 130. It's going to be quite easy if they keep doing shots like this. Final delivery of the 16th. Short, swatted, hard work in the field, though. He's put it down the throat of long on this time. Look at that. Into the mitts and another catch down long as the fielder comes in. And that's the end of the dangerous Araf. 9 wickets down now for the Tsing Smashers. They're 116 for 9. Mookie, who took some stick with the ball, 28 for 25 in his final over, gets some revenge by taking the catch down at long on. You can see on screen. Easy, well-taken catch. Mookie dismisses the dangerous Araf. That brings Matt Chappell out at number 11. Number 10 and number 11 out there now. Can they push it to 120? 4 overs remaining, plenty of time. There's not plenty of wickets. Speaking of wickets, Matt Chappell coming out to the middle for the Smashers. Just went on a tour to Malaysia, playing for Kowloon Cricket Club. Took a fifer. It was 5 for 19 or something ridiculous. Spinner's paradise at Selangor. He'll be with the ball in hand perhaps in the second innings, but at the moment, bat in hand for Chappell, joining Dar. So in the end, Advani bowling out, does get his second wicket. Harsha will continue into his second over. Bowled a wicket maiden to start with. Continues with the dots. He's not going to have enough time to try to emulate Ayush Shukla. Managed to bowl 4 overs, 4 maidens, 1 for none over in Malaysia. What an effort that was. 24 dot balls and a wicket in there as well. And oh, that's legal delivery. I thought, oh, it's going down leg. That's why I was watching it live. But the angle put it over the top of leg stump, and umpire Imran Arif says legal delivery. You shuffled across a bit there, Dar. So the dots continue. And there's completely put the mocker on Harsha. That one very much down leg. Ends the run of dots. Right idea. I think that one is trying to get it to shape back into Dar, but started it down leg and it kept going. If you can get that one starting outside off and coming back in, might get the Yorker wicket. That one shaping away this time. Unable to find the edge, but back to dot balls. He's put that one well nicely for Dar. His first boundary, pulling it on the 45 behind square. No protection down there, and easy boundary. It's a short one. A good little battle between Harsha and Dar, but this time Dar getting the ball exactly. He had a look there as well, where he wanted to put it. And a nice short one from Harsha means it's exactly what he did, and pushes the Smashers up over that 120 mark. First runs off the bat, off Shah's bowling, and back to a dot ball again. 1 ball left of the 17th. Harsha 1 for 5, still very tidy figures after going for a boundary. A little chat in the middle between Chaps and Dar. Maybe Chappell saying we could get a quick single here, you could retain strike. Perhaps Chappell wants the strike. I think there's an edge on that one. Is there? No? Yes? No? Yes? No? Yes. Very, very subtle finger went up there from umpire Imran Arif, and that's the end of the innings for the Tsing Smashers. They've been bowled out in 17 for 121. The Titans will be coming out to bat after the innings break. We'll tell you at the start of the innings exactly how many overs they'll be playing. That's what we've been told. There might be a time cut-off earlier than usual. I'll give you all the details after the innings break. Welcome back to Kowloon Cricket Club. Aaron Bush with you for this KCC Morning League Grade 2 match. It's the Tsing Smashers versus the Sunlawn Titans. And we will be coming off the ground earlier, so there's been some revisions. Saw 121 was put on the board by the Smashers. But now on the screen, it's going to be a 15-over game for the Titans run chase. They need 98 to win. 5 overs in the first power play. We'll try to get this game done in the next hour as the typhoon continues to approach Hong Kong. Wouldn't be the start of a cricket season in Hong Kong without a typhoon lurking around. The weather's holding though. You can see the sun now breaking through the clouds as we're about to get back underway. Umpire Prakash having a quick chat to the captain of the Smashers, Gandhi there. As soon as umpire Imran Arif is back out in the middle, we'll get this. Opening bowler for the Smashers will be the number 10 batter, Dar. Last man to be dismissed, LBW. Caught behind, that's what we thought it was. Some arguments out there to finish it, but again, caught behind in the end. He's going to look to get some revenge as he comes in now. Shah, who took the final wicket, took the wicket of Dar, in fact, on strike to start with. And he's going to start with a boundary, I believe. Trying to stop the ball with a foot out there, didn't stop it. So first delivery, first runs for the Titans, needing 98 off 15. Can't start pretty much any better than that. Left armour and left-hander, Shah says thank you very much. Straight over through deep mid-wicket, cow corner near the training nets for 4. Shake of the head from Dar, back live. Oh, there's a quick one, tries to whip it away, overplayed it and takes it in the ribs. One's going to smart. So we're on the clock, plus the overs. 62 minutes we need to get through these 15 overs. We'll be back live next week as well for the KCC Morning League. And taking runs, he's going to get another boundary here, Shah. Hits it behind point, nothing they can do. Everyone inside the circle on the offside. After taking one in the ribs, Shah this time. Plays it onto the offside. Nicely played. You can see it racing. Nobody able to chase that one down on the shortish boundary. 4.4 as the Titans now require 90 of 14.3. Just the start they want. Can the Smashers get a breakthrough early? This could be it. This could be it. Up in the air, and it is. There goes the end. Shah, cameo of 8 off 4. Chops it up in the end. The left-hander holds out at mid-on, and Dar gets there. Ashutosh with the catch. Nicely taken. We've seen nice catches taken today by the teams. And just on cue, I was saying that the Smashers require a wicket. Up in the air it goes. Nicely judged catch from Ashutosh coming off the circle. Yogi Matani coming in at first drop. Probably hoping not to come in the first over, but the big hitting Shah back in the sheds. KCC Morning League. If you are watching, be sure to share the link. Different channel from our normal KCC broadcast. So WhatsApp it or share it around to your friends every Wednesday and Thursday throughout the season. Grade 1 and Grade 2 with broadcast. As Dar into Matani. Chappell there at a shortish mid-wicket. Inside the circle, so hoping for maybe a little pop-up catch. Wideish mid-wicket. It's Dar in again. Now he pokes that one, but Gully backward point waiting. So after a big hitting to start with, Dar fought bat well. After one, the Titans 8 for 1, needing another 90 off the final 14 overs. Zafar into the attack to bowl the second over. First time we'll see Kaiser with the bat in hand as he watched everything going on down the non-striker's end. Just straying outside the tram lines of the first one as the ball shapes away. You could see Zafar signalling it was okay, but then it shaped away. KCC Morning League boss Afzal Haider down the bottom there of screen, or top of screen, down deep third, not fielding, not playing, just watching on. Zafar in again. Bangs in a short one. That one takes off down leg. Great keeping there. They did have the fine leg in place, but that just took off. More good runs, valuable runs for the Titans. Chat here, Vivek, and having a chat, cheer on Zafar. I don't think he would have expected that one to take off the seam down leg as much as it did. So back again, puts this one in fast and short. That's the line he's looking for. We've only had one legal delivery so far this over. Zafar puts his hands up, has a smile, says, I can't control this ball at the moment. The new ball just swinging either down leg or outside off. And just struggling. He says, I can't. Just coming out of the ball, out of the hand. Starting it on that tram line and, of course, shaping away. This means it's going to be an instant double arm raise for umpire John Prakash. Titans won't be complaining, though. They picked up 5 runs for only one legal delivery this over. He's going to change it up, is he? Yes. Okay. He's going to go around the wicket. It's going to be interesting. And there he gets it. That's got the line and angle across the body nicely. Still not looking 100% comfortable, but starting it outside leg and pushing it across the body. Got the dot. May, of course, track the edge. With the angle, they're putting deep backward point on the ropes. bringing fine leg in, which is a wise decision. Oh, it's come off the body and onto the stumps. What an over this has been. Wide, wide, dot, wide, wide, wide. Good delivery. That one, unfortunately for Kaiser, it's hit him in the belly and dropped down onto the stumps. Wasn't going to hit the stumps. Watch on the replay. Kaiser can't believe it. He's been castled off the belly button. Anyway, Cypher gets a wicket with a wild over. He's still got 3 legal deliveries to go. And at the moment, the Titans are 13 for 2. And require another 85 from here with 8 wickets in hand. Kaiser actually shuffled towards his stumps. That was going to go down for a wide. In the end, Cypher gets a wicket. Mookie in to bat at number 4. He'll be looking to exact a little bit of revenge against the Smashers, who took him for 25 off his final, but he did take a good catch in the field as well, and his first 3 overs were very good. He's now got bat in hand. Cypher continues around the wicket. Takes a nice little run backward a point. He kept that deep in place. It comes around. You can see bottom of the screen and just throws it in there. Matani back on strike, yet to get off the mark. Very short, and give Cypher his due. He's managed to find a way to bowl a wide in just about every single possible action. Down leg, outside off. Now that one's gone flying over the top of Matani's head. 6 extras so far. Still 2 legal deliveries remaining. That's a better delivery. That's a really nice delivery. Going to get a 4 out of it and get off the mark there, Matani. But that was a good delivery from Cypher. Looked like it was angling away, but then again, like that ball that got Kaiser out, jumped back in towards the body. But well played, Matani. Only had a fraction of a second to react there as it popped up towards his chest. Whipped it away very nicely. Between the short third and deep backward point. Back live. He's got a dot out. That's the end of a very eventful over for everyone involved. Cypher getting the wicket, 1 for 11 off his first, and after 2, can't believe it's only been 2 overs. After 2 overs, the Sunlawn Titans 19 for 2. They need another 79 from here. Off 13. You can see the run rate required, 6 and over. I've done more than that twice now. Just pulling up the DLS system. After 2, the DLS with 2 wickets down. 16, so the Titans still ahead, even though they've lost 2 wickets. Dar to bowl his second. Mookie on strike. Onto the pad. Dot ball. 8 runs off Dar's first over. They were the 2 big 4s hit by Harsh Shah. After that, went wicket dot dot. Continues with a dot. That's 3 in a row. Dot ball pressure. And another one to the books as that just dribbles out to point. Carlin Cricket Club looking absolutely stunning as always, especially at the start of the season. The field, beautiful green. There's a nice turf pitch there under the tarp to the right, ready for this weekend's games. Dar comes in again. He's going to get the extra out of that one. Ends the dots with a wide, back to good deliveries. Now they're going to take a cheeky single. Oh, it was probably safely home, but straight to the fielder. They decided time to put some singles on the board. Tani back on strike, got a boundary last over. Both batters just need to go to run a ball, 6.16 required. Plenty of extras in the books already from the smashers. That's driven nicely. Can't beat the field again. Similar place to the last single. Good fielding, diving to the right. I think. Oh, straight through the gate, playing across the ball, Mookie, and he is gone. Dar strikes, gets his man again in the second over for him. Second wicket for him. He's got 2 for 11, and 3 wickets down now for the Titans on 22. Nice full Yorker length. Just played all over the top of that one as it rattles middle and leg. Wickets continue to fall. Smashers in this game. Playing the shortened version, so wickets, if we get any rain, of course, also can affect the DLS target. Would have just shot up after another wicket falls. Dar bowling very well. Tani now, he's going to get a quick single onto the top. Partnerships required, as we said in the first innings. Plenty of wickets falling regularly for the Smashers, and then they put on a couple of good partnerships to push up to 121. The revised target down to 98 off 15. At the moment, Dar's doing the job, 2 for 12 off 2. Pfizer's going to get another over. It was a wild first one. I lost count of how many extras were in there. 7 wides was there? But also a wicket. So that's what's important. Runs are good. Wickets even better. At least for the Smashers. Tani on strike. Umpire John Prakash saying, are you going back over the wicket? Really? He is. It's over. This is Tani. And that's the good line he needs to be bowling. That's Yorker length outside off. If he can get one to cut back in a little bit. I think we're back to wides again. Well, he pleads his case, but that one was outside the tram line, unfortunately for Huzaifa. He was getting good shape back into the body going around the wickets. Surprising he's gone back over. We'll see what he can do now. And drags that one down leg. Sort of starting to repeat the first over from Huzaifa. One outside off, one down leg. If we get another wide, I'm suggesting he will change back around the wicket and he'll probably get a wicket. That's what happened in his first over. And that one started well outside off and continued there. There it is. Coach Aaron Bush calling it, going around the wicket for Visor. And that's a wide. This has bowled 7 legal deliveries, but has bowled 17 deliveries so far. Again, the Titans won't be complaining. They'll be quite happy. Eat up the extras. Zaifa this time was down leg, but decided to bat on ball from Santani. Saves it from a wide, and they'll take a single. Short leg in place, and it was a good diving roll. Cut that one off from a boundary. Matani back on strike. He's still going at a run of ball, just as exactly what the Titans require at the moment, 6 and over. That one's not going to be a wide. It could well be a wicket, and it is. The catch is taken, and Haziva gets his second. Oh, the spell this has been. Very interesting, and the 4th wicket falls now for the Titans. They're 28 for 4, Matani out for 5. That was Hazifa's 20th delivery in 1.3 overs, and he's got 2 wickets. He's certainly keeping it confusing for the Titans batters. And these 2 opening bowlers, a wise decision from the captain, Gardy, to give Hazifa another over. Would have thought after bowling a 12-ball over in the first over, perhaps a change would be a good idea. He stuck with him, he kept the confidence. Vivek gives him a pat on the head. Well done. Suveg coming out to the middle at number 6 for the Titans. Ziva still around the wicket. Bowls a beauty, Yorker right on the toes. Chopped out behind square. Very good delivery. Sunshine again at Kowloon Cricket Club. Comes it goes as it blows through with the typhoon. Round the wicket. Shorter one. And good one. If he can get away with a dot ball here, Zaifa be finishing off beautifully, wicket with 3 dots. It could be another wicket is what it could be. It's actually just going to fall safe just forward of square leg. Not forward as in forward, but just in front of where umpire Imran Arif is standing. No player's able to get underneath it, but it's just a single to finish off the 4th. The Titans 29 for 4. They require another 69 from here. 1 over left in the power play before the Smashers can put a few more players out on the boundary. DLS par with the wickets falling, 33. So the Titans were well ahead, now they're just behind as the wickets keep falling. But every time these bowlers from the Smashers get ball in hand, they get a wicket. Dar continues. He starts with his loosener down leg. I'll have to look at the scorecard, but I'm assuming extras are top scorer at the moment. Harshad's got 8. I think the extras are higher than that. Dar in again. I think if anything, it's come off thigh pad there. Gavatka didn't get any bat on it, but no wide called, so I think the decision was flick of the thigh pad. Tsing with a big peel from behind the stumps. Never know if that's just the ploy to try to stop it being called wide. If it was, it worked. Winds up big on this one, but toes it around 45 behind square. Gets the single. Extras, I'm being told, is 12. Be the only player in double figures. Yes, Harshar on 8. That's it. Makes up 20 of the runs. It's about the time Dar gets a wicket. Nicely played. Samtani watching it on the bat. It was on the stumps. It's shorter of that Yorker length that he got a wicket with previous over. Dar, Samtani tried to crunch it, but all he did was crunch it straight back to Dar. Tidy. 2 runs only. The run rate required creeping. It's almost equal with the current run rate. The current run rate only being kept aloft by extras, of course, so they need some more bat on ball. Bat on ball there is, but straight to point. Could this be the first over from the Smashers that doesn't have a wicket falling? Can Dar keep the trend rolling? He's got 1 delivery left of his 3rd. He tries, puts it in the slot, but get played nicely out through cover. Gandhi does cut it off. So it's just a single, but a good over there for the Smashers. The Titans up to 32 for 4 after 5. They got 10 more overs. They need 66 to win. Obviously, the run rate required, 6.6. Big hitting Vivek Arya coming into the attack, replacing Zaifa. Only 3 overs available per bowler with this shortened format. First over outside the power play. Again, as the Smashers have done today, starting with a wide. Full one. I've lost sight of it. It's gone backward of square. They do have coverage sitting there. Vodka back on strike. It's going to be, oh yeah, I think that's a good decision. Just going over the top of leg. Spun back in a bit. Vodka shuffling across. Umpire Imran Arif now for the next 5 overs, doing the officiating. Gets that one through point, a bit of a misfield from Araf. It's going to race away for 4. He puts his hand up in apology. It's hit straight to him, but a bit of a bobble off the turf pitch area. And Misfield gets the boundary, and a much needed boundary. We haven't had a boundary since the first over. I believe that was Harshar did both of them. So that's, oh, and there was also, yes, Yogi. A ball that cut back in from the face. So that's the 4th boundary of the innings, by my memory, which is obviously terrible. Vivek. That's hit hard, all the way. He's tried to take out a few of his players. Harshar was the only person who was able to catch that, and he's a Titan. Maximum. Kavaka goes big over mid-wicket. Lots of excitement in the Titans batting dugout as they ducked for cover. flew over Harshaw's head. Gave himself some room, cleared that front leg. Off it goes, sailing to that right side where the Titans are batting. Back live, gets a full toss. Doesn't get all of it, but he's got enough of it that I think it's just going to dribble into the rope. It does. A sliding Matt Chappell unable to cut it off, and he's going to have to get the white cleaners out because he slid straight through the mud patch, and big stain on the side of his pants. To no avail, couldn't stop the boundary, so they're rolling the changes. Chappell will come sit out at deep mid-wicket in front of the commentary position. Still got the deep backward square and a deep point. This time it is that deep square. Some evasive action being taken by umpire John Prakash at square leg. Tries to save his shins and does so. Big over there for the Titans, just what they needed. 17 coming from it after 6. The Sunlawn Titans are 49 for 4. You can see the summary there. Kavatka now going big, and he should be top scorer over the top of extras. 17 off 10, just what the Titans required. Ashutosh Tsing to have a bowl. Bright, blazing sunshine. Sunya, what are we at the DLS? So back ahead, 42 is the DLS at the moment. So the Titans not losing a wicket and taking 17 from the 6th. Have got themselves back ahead. 9 overs remaining, 49 required. So exactly halfway inside half the overs for the Titans. An easy single on the leg side as it dribbles onto the tarp, protecting the pitches for the weekend here at Kowloon Cricket Club. Single bringing up the 50 for the Titans. This time a good ball outside off. Racks up the dot. Samtani, been out there a while now. Faced 9 deliveries for his 4. He'll be looking to up the runs. He's going to do a stand-up single here as it dribbles into a vacant forward point region. Titans looking good at the moment, but another wicket for the Smashers will put them straight back in this. Runs required shouldn't be an issue if wickets in hand. They've pushed ahead. 47 now. And again, going to chance the arm, hit it through the captain. Garney there doing a bit of a misfield. Not much damage done. They were going to take the single anyway. No ball called. I think that's the first one we've seen today, is it? It's going to be a free hit either way. There might have been one in the first over. There was one in the first innings, which was only taken for a single. It relieves the pressure of only ones and dots. Samtani will get the free hit. And this partnership now up to 25. And that'll have to be re-bowled, I think. Yes, we're just waiting. They're going to take the 1+ wide, which means a free hit coming up this time. Kavatka. The field can change, but he's been in punishing form, and a free hit for Kavatka, just what he would like. So another one. I think that flicked the pad and went over the top of the leg, so they get away with the free hit. The Smashers. Dot in the books. 1 ball left of the 7th. Oh, he's tried to be very, very clever. And In the end, I think he's been very, very clever. It almost carried to that short third inside the circle, but went to the side and raced on through. They get the boundary run, just what they needed at the end of the over. 10 runs coming from it. Gary into the attack for the Smashers as the Smashers look to try to break this partnership, now up to 31 off 22. 3 4s and a 6, all coming off the bat of Kavatka. He'll be down the non-striker's end though. Samtani will be on strike. Kavatka takes a quick drink of water. Pretty much on time. Actually, we're a bit slow because I keep using the faster bowlers, the Smashers. I need to get through this 15. Tick over an hour, but the first 7 overs have taken 35 minutes, 34 minutes. I need to up the over rate to get through this final 8 overs in the next 27 minutes. Gives him a short one to start with. Samtani doesn't take full advantage, but it's lobbed so short that Chappell had to come all the way in from deep mid-wicket, and they got 2. Do not often see 2 runs at KCC, the ball not going past the circle. Clever shot in the end, Samtani. It's a very, very similar shot. Chappell's got to run all the way in. I think deep square might get this one. So they'll just take the single. Gary picks up and does his own fielding in the end. The field's in place for the man on strike now. Kavatka, 23 off 14. He's the one that's going to target the deep mid-wicket and deep square leg regions. And the fielders go back to their spot. Gary comes in. And that's exactly what Kavatka does. He hits it inside the deep square, deep mid-wicket. All through proper deep mid-wicket as Chappell was a bit further around in cow corner. Another boundary. Seven off the over, 2 balls remaining of the 8th. And that's a good one from Gary. Back-to-back dots after going for a boundary. 32 off 43. Need a wicket here, the Smashers. Short and fast, chopped in the air, but point right back on the ropes. Araf coming around, does the fielding, takes the single. Kavatka will retain strike. 8 coming from it. 8 done. 7 remain. The Titans 67 for 4, needing 31 off 7. Looks like the captain's going to bring himself in to try to break this partnership of 39 runs now. Gandhi with ball in hand. Did some big damage with the bat. Oh, big gust blowing across KCC. You can see the camera wobbling on top of the sight screen. And it's blowing across the ground. That's why the bowlers are occasionally straying down leg as it comes across. Still a beautiful day for cricket. There's that one that drags down leg. That one's been crunched back with a square. One bounce over the rope for 4. The Smashers look back on this bowling innings. They're going to look back at their extras, 16 wides and 1 no ball. Almost bowled 3 overs extra. That's why we're running behind time. They bowled 8.2 overs and 17 extras. And replay, back live. And that's a good follow-up ball from Gandhi. And just poked to short extra cover. Picked up by Gandhi. There's more wobbles of the sight screen. Maybe it's not making you seasick watching. That one over the top of leg. Another good decision. No wide. As Kavatka shuffled across. You can see umpire Imran Arif's shirt really fluttering in the breeze. But the birds are still here. You can hear them chirping away. Figure if they're still here, we're okay from the typhoon so far. And easy single into the vacant extra cover region. Which means Kavatka will have the strike next over if it's a dot. Samtani 8 off 13. Got their 6 off the over already. That one zips through, overplayed outside off. So it is a dot, end of the over, 6 off it, 9 done. 6 overs remain, Titans 73 for 4. They need 25. Run rate required, really not an issue now. Only 4.17. If you're defending 97 runs, you can't be giving away 3 overs worth of extras. Well, blame it on the typhoon. Blame it all on Typhoon Yagi blowing across the ground, causing havoc for the bowlers. The breeze picks up throughout the morning. 6 overs remaining, 22 minutes of play allowed. Finishing the game short today due to the typhoon. The typhoon that's currently giving us beautiful blue skies. Venkatesh Dave into the attack. Kavatka on strike, 33 off 23. Looking to guide the Titans home here. Starts with a good dot, Venkatesh. Oh, a floater. A great delivery. Floating, dropped. Indecision from Kavatka on what to do with it. And again, another one going over the top of Kavatka's leg stump. He's pleading his case for a wide, but no interest from umpire Imran. Bowling medium pace, Venkatesh, on Tuesday in the Diasqua Little Saiwan morning league game. Now he's bowling spin with a bit of medium pace here at KCC. Whatever he's bowling, wherever he's bowling it very nicely today. 4 dots to start with. Just what the Smashers need, and if he can get a breakthrough, can they put the pressure on the Titans? Another floater, so Venkatesh comes down to it. Doesn't get much of it as it dribbles backward of square. They'll take the single and the run of dot balls, and Samtani will see off the final delivery of the 10th. Oh, they're going to take a quick single. Chance. Direct hit. Gandhi, the captain, had a chance there, but they will scamper through. Samtani will retain strike. Just the 2 runs coming from the 10th. 75 for 4. The Titans, they need 23 in 5. As you see on screen, it's a one-man show, really, for the Sunlawn Titans. Kavatka 34 off 28. But he's out there, Samtani, 9 off 15. He's on strike. partnership 47. Last wicket you can see on screen, falling at 28. Any kind of boundary will bring up the 50 partnership between Samtani and Kavatka. Arya to continue his first over, well, not to continue, back into the attack, I should say. His first over was big, 17 coming from it. He'll be looking to rectify those figures with a wicket or two in this one. Still slow, the over rate, still discussions. Push through these 5 overs in 18 minutes. Oh, that is comical. That is classic morning league. Samtani should have been stumped. Tsing could have actually walked up and knocked the stumps off with the ball. Instead, he's had a toss at the stumps, missed it. He's apologising profusely. And Vivek Arya, who went for... He almost did it again. I'm not the coach of the Smashers, but perhaps Tsing can come up to the stumps. Samtani should have been out twice now. It's quite funny. Would have been off a wide, that first one, stumping. Again, he's come down, but he's taken off. This has to be out. Surely. Is it out? Umpire Imran Arif at square leg puts the finger up. And the end of 3 very amusing deliveries. Vivek and Tsing have a hug in the middle, and they do get the breakthrough. Run out. Samtani took off. Kavatka not interested at all, and Samtani stranded on 9, and the 5th wicket falls for the Titans. They're 76 for 5. Yashul Desai coming out to the middle. He'll be on strike. Ends a 47-run partnership. And 48 with the wide. Almost got there. Dar with the throw in to dismiss Samtani. And just exactly what the Smashers needed at this point if they want to try to defend 97. They needed the breakthrough any way they could, and they got it in the end. Now to say he's going to try no single there. It's hit straight to Gandhi. Oh, it's just edged past this into about first slip, really. Dar again at that short third keeps it to a dot. Wasn't far away from the keeper's gloves. Very tidy over from Arya so far. Oh, he's got a fair bit of spin on that. I'm not lying. That's pitched outside leg and gone outside off. Wide to say couldn't get a bat on it. It's just gripped and ripped. 1 ball left of the 11th. Faster one. Spun in a long way as well, but not enough. Umpire John Prakash says you need to re-bowl that one. Vivek pleads his case. In the end, he agrees. Of course, the umpire's not going to change his mind. Titans take another extra. That's nicely played. Backward square work to do. He has to get down. Does get down and cut it off. Good work. Desai gets off the mark. Will retain the strike. 4 overs remain. Titans 78 for 5. They need 20. You can see off 24 deliveries. That's exactly 5 runs per over. And that last over only went for 3. And the successful run out. Arya not getting a wicket in his column. But his bowling did assist in getting that wicket done. A good comeback from his first over, going for 17. Venkatesh to continue. First over, very tidy, just the 2 runs coming from it. It's going to go down to the wire here. Another wicket puts the pressure on, but of course the very dangerous Kavatka still out there for the Titans, but he's at the non-striker's end, the new batter Desai on strike. So they put the slip in place now. Dar coming in. So Desai will just take the easiest of singles. They're thinking about 2. They're going to. Put pressure on the deep mid-wicket fielder. Had come all the way inside the circle again. So again, for the second time this morning, we've seen a 2 scored inside the circle. So now deep mid-wicket's moved into a forward square position, floating just outside the circle. Trying to cut that run off. Gets a floaty one. So that one's going out to Cow Corner, and Matt Chappell doesn't carry on the full. 2 bounces, picks up. Another single. It does put Kavatka back on strike. 17 off 22. Technically enough runs available for Kavatka to get a half century. Again, they're going to try it for 2. Throw is off. Just went outside the circle. It's a big appeal for LBW from behind the stumps, but as you can see, it's in the books as run, so battle glove on it for Kavatka. And he's feeling the pinch now. Just run back-to-back. Well, 2 2s this over. Good running, putting the runs on the board. Getting a little tired. Looks to dab that one backward of point, but it just actually runs straight square. I'll take another single. They've got their 6 in the books for this over, keeping on target. 2 balls remaining. Smashes, desperately needing a wicket. Well, there's a good zippy through one there from Venkatesh. Gets the dot, but he needs to find the top of off, or perhaps an edge. Still keeping quite a few fielders outside the circle. They can win it in singles here, the Titans. Also floater one, but that's straight to Gandhi. Well, actually, Venkatesh does his own fielding, finishes with 2 dots. 3 overs left. 14 runs required. Titans 84 for 5. Looks like Vivek Arya will get another over in. Only 3 available for each of the bowlers, so this will be his final over, 2 for 20. First over went for 17, but the second over just the 3 runs and a wicket run out. And he's captain Gandhi's called on him again to try to manufacture another wicket for the Smashers. Round the wicket. Calls of catch it, but he's gonna pierce the gap between deep mid-wicket and long on. Takes the boundary, takes more runs on his score. Kavatka moves to 41. He's still got the chance of getting half century. He's on 41. There's 10 runs required. They've got a deep backward square, a deep forward square, a deep mid-wicket cow corner, and a long on, all waiting, plus a deep point. Kavatka still finds the boundary, and if he's going to get given that, might be work to do, and he splits the gap this time between forward and backward square. Back-to-back 4s as Kavatka moves to 45. Titans just need 6. Kavatka needs 5 for his half century. He's managed to pick the gap with 4 players circling on this leg side, waiting for that shot. He's just hit that one beautifully straight through square. Back live. It's a wide. That's not what Kavatka wants. He doesn't want any more extras in the books, unless he's deciding he's going to win this with a maximum, which is entirely possible. He's already hit one. Well, he's going to get a boundary here. It's just a matter if it went all the way or one bounce over. What's the call? Waiting to see. Is it 4 or 6? And it's called a 4. Oh, 1 run to win. Kavatka on 49. All I can say is, Vivek, please do not bowl an extra. Whatever happens next. Oh, he's tried to dab that one. Here we go, 1 run to win. Kavatka on 49. He goes the dab. He almost dabbed it straight to a waiting Dar. Instead, oh, it's been a run out. And they've crossed. That's going to leave Kavatka at the non-striker's end. Oh, chaos. Chaos reigning at the KCC Morning League Grade 2 match. Just 1 run to win. Kavatka was looking to get his half century, and in the end, Desai's run out on 4. Dar involved again. He almost caught it. It fell just short of him. And Kavatka took off. Desai left stranded as a direct hit. Kanan coming out to the middle. He's down there below our dugout. I'm sure he's heard me yelling and screaming. He can see the scoreboard on. Ignore what's on the screen. I assure you, Desai is the one walking off. Kavatka is still out there, but he is at the non-striker's end with 1 ball remaining in the 13th. Kanan Asori, who was devastating with the ball, taking 4 wickets. He's on strike. He needs to survive this. All the field coming inside the circle. Oh, and very nicely played. Just dribbles it to point. We've got it as end of the over. No. We do. And yes, now we've agreed. That is the end of the over. Arid picks up his floppy hat. 1 run to win, 2 overs remain. A man that took a fifer in Malaysia for Kowloon Cricket Club, Matt Chappell, gets the duties. It's likely to be the last over. Kavatka, 49 of the team's 97 runs. They need 1 to win. He needs 1 for his half century. Can Chappell ruin the party? It's ducked back in on him. He's tried to be delicate. They've got catching positions. Dar's in there. Deepish slip. They've got point and backward point gully waiting. You see Dar on top of screen. Full floaty. Drives straight back. Another dot ball. They've used him late, the smashers, but Chappell is a very wily customer with ball in hand. Kavatka will want to be on guard. Oh, he's chopped that one straight down. Goes through the keeper, bounces up, another dot. I mean, it's not possible we're going to have this as a draw with 2 maidens, is it? Chappell started well. He's got 3 dots. Plenty of time, 9 legal deliveries remaining just to get that 1 run. And here's Chappell. Given room, put in the air. He's going to finish it with a maximum and bring up his half century. Kavatka 55 wins the game for the Titans. 103 for 6, getting over the line in the 14th. Got a shorter one there from Chappell. And Kavatka has leapt on it through mid-wicket, up and into the swimming pool for 6. That's the end of the game. And a brilliant innings from Kavatka, getting the Titans the win today for the Kowloon Cricket Club Morning League Grade 2 match. Titans taking the title over the Smashers. There's the batting card. There wasn't much else out there. Look, Kavatka 55, extras 20, and the next best was 9. Samtani run out in the end, and it was the Kavatka show. The bowling card, the two openers, that was an interesting opening bowling from Dar and Hazaifa, both getting the 2 wickets, but after that, there's only run-outs getting wickets on the board for the Smashers, and in the end, the shortened game, the Titans get there inside 14. Some good batting early from the Smashers, a middle order basically helping them along. Araf, Gandhi, Venkatesh all getting into the 20s, getting that score up to 121, and then the revised total of 97 being chased down in 14. Kavatka, the star of the show, 55 not out off 39. That's it for the KCC Morning League broadcast for today. Join us next Wednesday where we'll be live for the Grade 1 match. Aaron Bush signing off.